Hi, my name is Lizabet Latvala.
What experience do you have?
Well, I have experience in multiple commercials. I've done a bit of modeling, everything from electric bicycles to facial products, pillows. I even did a little bit with a bug spray, yoga wear. Yeah, so lots of modeling, and I've done a few commercials. I've been an extra in a few major motion pictures, and I've done a few indie films as well.
Why do you want to act?
I really enjoy acting because it's an opportunity to sort of step into the skin of somebody else. It's a creative endeavor. It's fun. It's playful. I enjoy being part of a team to work collectively together on creating a big goal, the finished product. And yeah, there's a million reasons why I love acting, but those are just some of the top ones that come to mind.
What acting method do you use?
Well, I like to pick and choose between a lot of different styles, but the one that I hold most dear to my heart is the Meisner method. I really like the opportunity to stop thinking about myself and instead of thinking about how I'm acting, actually focus on reacting. I feel like it creates a camaraderie and a baseline of understanding and chemistry, if you will, even if it's in the context of a friendship or relating on any level, and just trusting my intuition and reacting to and with the other actors and making it more of a playful partnership as opposed to considering myself and how do I sound and what are my lines are. I find when I go that route, it never works out well.
Who is your favorite actor and why?
Well, I really like Jennifer Aniston, and it's funny because I'm not that familiar with a lot of her films, but I find that when I am reading for a role the first few times when I'm just reading the script by myself, if it's appropriate, I kind of picture Jennifer Aniston in that role and how she would act, and then if it's appropriate later on in the process of making the film, if I get chosen, and I still kind of like to channel her. I think she's really cute, she's realistic, she's relatable, and she's fun. So I enjoy that.
Okay. What is your favorite film and why?
What is my favorite film? Well, I have so many of them. Kind of a silly one that I really love is Dogma. It just makes me laugh even thinking about it. But it's so clever and it's so witty, and you've got top-notch talent in there, and it's even a little bit ridiculous. It's unexpected, and I feel like for me it really exemplifies why it's so much fun to be an actor, because you just get to step into these sort of absurd roles, if you will, and just experience life from a completely different perspective. It kind of reminds me of a dream where I don't know if you've ever noticed, but sometimes when I'm in a dream, my character in my dream that I am, like, I think and say things that me as an individual would never do. And in my dream sequence, like, it makes complete sense to me that of course I would say that thing, which I would be mortified if I ever said it in real life. So I guess sort of a roundabout way, I'm coming back to that idea of how fun it is to kind of venture into the absurd and ridiculous, although that movie has a pretty solid message that I appreciate as well.
Where do you see yourself, why do you want to get into the industry?
Well, it's kind of funny why I want to get into the industry. I didn't start off thinking, I'm over 50, and I've never thought to myself, oh gee, I've always wanted to be an actor. I've always been curious about it and thought that it would be quite fun, but I've just never had the opportunity to sort of make that a priority and pursue it. So in my early 50s, I started doing a little bit of modeling, and I kept getting callbacks, and I was like, wow, this is surprising. And then I started auditioning for commercials and started getting some of those, and then I was like, well, okay, I might as well audition for actual roles. So I started doing that, and much to my surprise, I still keep getting called back. So yeah, so what was the original question?
Why do you want to get into the industry?
Yeah, so I've never, I guess I don't really have a reason other than, I mean, that sounds kind of lame, like I'm not driven, although I certainly am, but, okay, take a pause, take a beat, we can splice this together. Yeah, because it's fun. I just love it. It's really fun. And being over 50, I had no idea that my career would sort of progress into this area. But I keep getting callbacks. So I'm taking some acting classes now and learning more about it. And yeah, it's just fun and very exciting.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, in 5 years, I would love to see myself as being a well-known actor, known well enough that maybe sometimes some people would recognize me, but not so well known that I would get stopped all the time. I know that's kind of a silly thing to say just as a new actor, but why not? Why not reach for the stars, right?
Definitely. What are your lesser strengths?
My lesser strengths, I think, would be having a sort of a loud inner critic. And over the years, I've learned to use that to help propel me, to keep me moving forward, because I'm never quite satisfied with my performance, and I always think that I can do better. Yeah, so I guess it's a little challenging for me sometimes to come to terms with that and to realize that I am doing enough, I am making enough progress, and just kind of give myself a break and enjoy the accomplishments and achievements that I've attained thus far.
Do you work well with others?
I do work well with others, yeah. My idea of working on a set is to consider myself a worker among workers, and everybody on set has a boss. And so I kind of take it upon myself that everyone I come in contact with on a set, I want to make them look awesome so their boss can look at them and think, wow, that person's doing a great job. And kind of like the Meisner method, it gets me out of me, and instead it kind of puts me in a teamwork environment. And yeah, so I do work well with others.
What type are you?
What type am I? Well, I consider myself a well-adjusted introvert. I don't know if that's where this question is going. It could be taken in many ways. But yeah, so I love being with people, and I enjoy being with people. And then I also really like my time where I can sort of recharge, which I feel like as an actor works really well for that combination, because I can be out there and I can be with people. I can assume these roles. I can have that posture. I can command an audience. And yet, I really enjoy being by myself and practicing scripts and memorizing lines and doing different research on different roles. So I feel like acting is a really nice combination for a well-adjusted introvert.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.